1969 in St Kilda, and it was an amazing story that God brought me through from that to the other end of the scale. And this morning I want to just tell you 3 stories, all that relate to being homeless, and challenge you with a certain phrase that's used in the Bible when Jesus actually said, it's better to give than to receive. Now, how many of us actually believe that? It's actually easier to believe when you've got lots of money and funds and whatever else, but how do you believe that when life isn't going as well as it could be, or you don't have money or whatever else? So the first story I want to tell you is about a gentleman I met underneath the Grafton Street Bridge in Auckland when I lived in New Zealand. He was a former university professor who one day lecturing at university got a call from the cops to come home quickly, raced home, found that his house was on fire, lost his wife and his 2 kids in the fire. The house was not insured, and he just dropped out. And he would say to me on a number of occasions, I should have committed suicide, but I didn't have the guts. And so this guy lives under the Grafton Street Bridge. His name is Mark, but he's a wealth of knowledge. He always reads the papers. He is happy to debate about politics, talk to you about anything. It's 2 o'clock one Friday night, and I'm having a chat to him under the bridge, and I said to him, Mark, are you hungry? And he said, oh mate, that's a ridiculous question. I'm always hungry. I said, hey, I just noticed that on K Road there's a rotisserie chicken place that's open at this time of the morning. Why don't we take a walk? So we take a walk up to the rotisserie chicken shop, and I buy him a roast chicken. And this guy scoffs it. I reckon he eats the bones and everything. It was just gone within a matter of seconds. And then he turns to me and he says, can I have another one? And my first response was like, come on, I just bought you this thing. You scoffed the whole thing down, but it was only like $4 or something like that. So I bought him another one, and he did the most unusual thing. So he gets the chicken, he opens up his jacket, puts the chicken in his jacket, and we're walking back towards the bridge. And I was thinking, this is a pretty smart move. You know, the guy's eaten the meal, and he's figured, hey, he's just got another one, he's taking it back with him to the bridge. But as we're walking back to the bridge, I noticed that he's really nervous, and he's kind of looking around all over the place. And just before we get to the bridge, we go past the rubbish bin, and he stops and does the most incredible thing. He goes to the rubbish bin, scoops all the rubbish to one side, gets the chicken out of his jacket, puts it in the rubbish bin, and closes it up with rubbish. And I said to him, Mark, what are you doing? Are you insane, mate? I mean, like, just what the heck's going on? And he says, no, my friend Peter will be coming past here about 4 o'clock, and he'll be hungry. And I thought, wow, you know, here's a guy who, even though he's got nothing, is thinking about somebody else in a way that I probably wouldn't have.